All right, guys. Hey, welcome to your extra credit assignment. So this is going to be kind of cool, and it's going to get you ready to rock and roll. You will kill the lab that we're going to do if you can do this extra credit assignment. And I think the extra credit assignment is going to be kind of fun too. It's fun for me anyway, but I like physics. So, all right. So first thing we're going to do, go ahead and open up Safari. Now in Safari, you're going to go ahead and go to bit.ly/projectile fet. And that's going to take us to the Canon simulator. All right, so we did this the other day. I'm going to make it full screen. Now, first thing you're going to do, so let me just explain this. Here's the point today. We are going to shoot the Canon and make it land on the bullseye without any trial and error. So, like, first time around, it's going to land in the bullseye. And then you guys are going to make a video explaining how you figured that out, okay? So first thing, go ahead and grab the Canon. Remember, you got to grab the wheel and raise it up. Doesn't matter how high you raise it. It can be low. It can be high. It really doesn't matter at all. And then you're going to set the angle to 0. Okay, now here's what you're going to do. You're going to have to measure, all right? You're going to use your little tape measure here, and we're going to measure the height of the Canon, and we're also going to measure the distance from the Canon to the bullseye. So the height is going to be my yi. The distance from the Canon to the bullseye is going to be my delta x, okay? So you're going to take those two measurements, and then you're going to make some calculations in order to figure out what to put in to initial speed to make it hit the bullseye first try. And so you raise the Canon. If you want to move the bullseye around, you can. I'm going to put it like right back there. Try to move it in a straight line, like don't move it up or down too crazy. But you can move it back and forth. You can leave it where you want. Or where it's at if you want. That's fine. But so go ahead and take your tape measure and take that and put it right straight below the line and just barely above the bottom curve here. Okay, just a little smidge above. And then you're going to take this and you're going to measure up to the crosshairs, okay? Not to the wheel, to the crosshairs. And then you're going to write this down. So I'm going to write down right now yi, I've got a little piece of scratch paper here. I'm going to write down yi equals 13.37, okay? Then I'm going to take the crosshairs and I'm going to measure to the bullseye. Now the distance to the middle of the bullseye is 19.45. So I'm going to do delta x equals 19.45. So I've got both those measurements written down, okay? So now your job is going to be to figure out how can you do the calculations to decide what initial speed to start with. Now I already know how, so I'm going to do some quick calculations on my phone here real quick, and I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing because you're going to be the ones to figure this out here in a second. So you guys got to just let me do my calculations for like 2 seconds. That, okay, and then we're going to do that, and then we're going to do that. All right, and then there. So this is me calculating on my phone. And let's see, so oh yeah. All right, so here's what I calculated. I calculated 11.77. And technically there's a lot more in my calculator, but rounding it to that should make this work. All right, ready to see if it works? Boom, bullseye. Okay, so you're going to do the same thing, but you got to get with your group and figure out how the heck did I just figure that out. You're going to use your equations that we learned. Okay, so next, once you figure out how to do this, you're going to make a video explaining to the next group how you did it. Okay, and so here's what you're going to do. You're going to go back to your main page, and you can see here what I have open is QuickTime Player. So you can just go to your Launchpad and find QuickTime Player. So just like search QuickTime, and you'll see QuickTime Player, okay? So open that up, and what I'm doing right now is the same thing you're gonna do. You're gonna record your screen of your computer. So you're going to go to, so make sure you're selected on QuickTime Player, and then go to File, New Screen Recording. Now, it's not letting me choose New Screen Recording because I'm currently recording the screen, and you can't like record the screen twice at the same time. So what's going to happen is when you click on that New Screen Recording, a box that looks like that. I took a screenshot of it. A box that looks like that will pop up. Okay. What you need to do is click this little triangle here and change it to built-in microphone. Okay. That's really important that they can hear your voice. Change it to built-in microphone. After you do that, just click on the record button, and it'll give you a little thing that says something like, "Do you want to record your screen now?" And just you'll click anywhere. And now you're recording your screen. Okay, so that's how you record your screen. And then from then on, anything you say is going to be recorded. And that's how I make all these videos. And so then what you're going to do is you're just going to go to the internet. You're going to show yourself measuring. And then when it comes time to show your calculations. Now, if it was me, I would use my fancy iPad and draw it for you guys. But you guys can't all do that. So I've got another solution for you. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to go back to your Launchpad, and you're going to open up iMovie. Now, you're going to think to yourself, because here's why we're doing iMovie. You're going to use the front camera to record yourself writing on a whiteboard. And you're going to say to yourself, well, Mr. McSparron, why don't I just use my FaceTime camera? Well, FaceTime flips everything and makes it look like a mirror. So on FaceTime, you're not going to be able to read your writing. But iMovie, I can read your writing. And this is how, okay? So you're going to go to, sorry, I've got some other stuff open. You're not going to have anything open, but just go to Import and see how, oh, Mr. McSparron. Okay, so look, see, it's backwards now. Look up there, right? Up there. Oh, that's not cool. Why is it? It's freaking out. Oh, no. No. It can't handle. You can't handle both things at the same time. Ooh, that's really annoying. Come on, you got me? You got me? Okay. Hopefully this doesn't freeze up on you. You'll notice that my voice is a little bit delayed. Oh, God, it's freezing. Oh.